Hi, I'm John Chapin, Director of Academic and Faculty Support. I oversee two units at the university. The first is Academic Success Programs, which are the tutoring services in the library, and then CELT, the Bank of America Center for Excellence in Learning, Teaching, and Technology. While both of these units are located inside the library, we are part of the Office of the Provost. I feel really fortunate to be able to combine two different pieces together in my job. One is working with students. I've always loved working with students. I have been in higher ed since 1993, and most of those first years were as a classroom faculty member, teaching various forms of writing, working in a writing center, and I really liked that time. And I love that I get to do that now, both with the students we serve and also with the tutors we hire. I also really like working with faculty. When I started doing more administrative roles about 15 years ago, working with faculty was really satisfying, and doing programming that was focused on talking about teaching and learning about teaching. When I started at the University of Baltimore, I remember going to some early CELT sessions when I was teaching, and I loved that opportunity to get together with my colleagues and talk about ideas about teaching. It was really a phenomenal way for me to reflect on what I do. I have a hard time thinking about the value in learning. That sounds so very specific, and yet learning to me is something so broad. It's not uh, the new thing that I learned, or how I learned how to do something, or I learned something about myself, or I learned something about the world. It's much more of an openness to learning to me. Which is a terrible definition because I've just included learning in there. But it's an openness to paying attention and to recognizing that I don't know the answer, and to trying to get at the truth and trying to work it out, trying to arrive at something that makes sense to me. And that's not something that I can encapsulate in a simple statement. I feel like you might as well ask, what's the value in living? The value in learning is always being open to something new. I guess I'm really the kind of person who doesn't want to go back to the same restaurant all the time. I want to eat something new. And of course, I make it about food. Academic success programs are focused almost entirely on helping students be more successful in their courses. We do this through the peer tutoring model, where we provide trained tutors as an additional resource to help students be more successful in their courses. We offer a lot of different services, but at our core, that's really primarily what we do. CELT, on the other hand, works more directly with faculty. CELT has two parts. One is teaching and learning, so focusing on helping faculty explore on their own and with their colleagues their own pedagogies and ways to strengthen those. We also focus on platforms like Canvas, which are available in every classroom, whether it is a face-to-face class, hybrid, or an online class. Technologies like Canvas helps faculty deliver the best possible experience to students. One thing I really want faculty to know about both CELT and academic success is that we really are listening. We send out a lot of different requests for information and for input, and it is essential for us to do our jobs to hear from you about what works and what doesn't work, and to really partner with you to provide the teaching and learning support, to provide the technology and pedagogy support, to provide the various forms of tutoring support that can help you manage to make your students as successful as possible. And um, we listen to everything that comes in. That's really important to me that you know that.